Hello. So I picked up another new toy. This is a Mossberg Maverick 88, and it's like the original affordable shotgun. So what comes in the box is you have a lock and instructions and stuff. You have the shotgun, which comes in a bag here. Let me get out of the bag. Let me get rid of the box here. So that's basically all that comes in the box. And then here's the shotgun. Now let's flip it around. So you can see all the stuff there. It's got this little doohickey on the end too. Tells you it's a Mossberg. So this is the Maverick, 88. Now it was called the Maverick 88 security version, because it was first made in 1988, and they're still being made today. They're inexpensive, like budget shotgun for, if you want to use for security or hunting or something like that. This is, a good option. This has got the 20-inch barrel with the 7+1 tube, so it's a little bit longer than the other ones. So they make them in the 18.5-inch barrel too, which is a 5 round actually, with the +1. So let's see what it weighs. So for weight, I got 6 pounds. So that's fairly light. And let's see what the trigger pull is. As you can see, it's empty, and it's off safety, so I can do a trigger pull here. But let's see what I get for a trigger pull. I got 5 pounds, 9 ounces. So that's a pretty good pull. It's, a lot of guns tend to be like, 6 to 8 pounds or whatever, sometimes 10 pounds. But, so you've got the typical cross bolt safety type thing. You've got the little release for the bolt carrier. So you hit that and releases it, and then it's a typical pump action. So, but yeah, and its sights are just a little bead right there, and then it's got the swivels on the front and on the stock. It's got a pretty good cushion too. It's a nice big soft cushiony thing, which helps for recoil. I don't like shotguns because of the recoil. They beat you up. But it's a polymer stock, and it's a polymer forearm on it. But this takes 2 3/4 and 3-inch shells. I don't know how well you can see it with the light. But so why don't we take it out to the range and see how it shoots. Hello. So today we're out with a new shotgun. This is the Mossberg Maverick 88 security. This has got the 20-inch barrel with the 7+1 tube. And first one we're going to try is the Winchester slugs here. So let's see how it shoots. No problems. So now we're going to try something else. So now I have it fully loaded with the Cellar and Bellet double odd buck. So let's see how that does. Yeah. Well, those were a little sticky, but let's try something else. Okay, so now what I'm going to try is these cute little shorties. They're the Federal 1 3/4 inch shotgun shells. It fits a whole box of 10, so let's see how they shoot. Okay, well, we had a few that would go into this little area there. So I heard they make adapters, but I figured I'd try them, see how they worked. And they worked okay. So again, this is the Mossberg Maverick 88 security version with the 20-inch barrel and 7+1 capacity. So out at the range, it did pretty good. So with the slugs, this was at like 15 yards or so. I was shooting a little high, and that's probably because I wasn't putting my cheek on the cheek rests, because I get beat up with the 12 gauge, so I tend not to do that. And this is with all the buckshot that I was shooting and stuff. So yeah, like I said, I was shooting a little high, but otherwise it was fine. I did try these. These are like the little 1 3/4 inch, and I did have some problems, and the reasoning was, you could see the little the shell loader there, and this goes in. So like with a full size, it's going to go all the way back and get caught so it doesn't fall out. But this, like I said, you know, it doesn't fill the whole thing, so if it goes all the way back, you could get them where they fall in like that. Supposedly there's an adapter, so I will check into that and find out about getting the adapter. But the nice thing about these is this is a box of 10, and I could fit them all in the tube. So it turns a 7-round tube into, at least 10. I mean, you probably can get like 12 rounds in the shotgun then. So that's a good bump up. And, these are good enough for home defense and stuff. If you're inside a house and you're shooting these, even at 15 yards, you're going to do some damage. So it's a lighter recoil and everything. And they're so cute. And these things are little tiny shotgun shells. So I did try those. I did try, you saw the slugs, the full-size buckshot from Cellar and Bellet. And those it was a little sticky. I was trying to work the action, and those were a little sticky, but it's new. Those were the first shots out of it, so the slugs, I didn't have any problems with. The buckshot was a little sticky on the slide, so I'm sure, after I shoot a few more, it'll work fine. And then I fired some bird shot, and that worked fine. So it was just those Cellar and Bellet buckshot that I had a little bit of stickiness with it. But other than that, it functioned and fired, no problem. It's a shotgun that I've wanted for a while, because, I remember when they came out in 1988, and they were a neat little thing. I do want to get a pistol grip version of it. The extended tube is kind of nice. To take it apart, you just unscrew that, and you can pull the barrel off if you want for cleaning and stuff. But you don't necessarily need to pull all of this off if you pull the barrel off. But yeah, so this is the Mossberg Maverick 88 Security, and I think it's a great gun. I've wanted it for a while, and it does shoot, good. the recoil pad, you know, it was spongy enough that it kind of absorbed some of the recoil, because that's why I don't buy a lot of shotguns, is because they hurt to shoot after a while. But, you know, I mean, I shot this, you know, a whole bunch, you know, at least 25 or more rounds. So, and my shoulder didn't hurt. So, yeah. So again, Mossberg 88 Security. And I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you have a good day.